Hi guys, welcome back and happy Wednesday. We are doing midweek magic today, which means we are going to work on all the current Disney challenges I am working on. Those include the 100 Sidekicks Disney collab, the 12 months of saving Disney collab, and then we're also working on my Disney Digi Pet savings. So let's get into it. We're going to start with the 100 Sidekicks first. So we have got our cards here. Set those aside. And we've got our big chunky binder. So I have $20 that's going into this today. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Set that back there. I'm gonna need a little bit more space. So let's get into this. We didn't have any rollover last week, so we're just gonna start playing. So we're gonna draw a card, and then we will go to the page and find out which tiny we are going to do. Let's see where our card takes us first today. Number 12. And look at, we've got crazy looking hey on there. 12. So this is the Dramatic Pandas page, and we just have one left on this page. All right, so let's finish this one up. And this one is going to save us $8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there's our 8 going in, and then we're going to put 1 in the background for our tracker. And then we can take the card right out of the pile and put it into the sleeve here, so we know that this page is complete. So exciting. I am saving all these tinies, and they are going to be going into my emergency fund. So that's exciting, because this is going to be a decent chunk of change when I have finished completing it. So our next we're going to a number 11. So that's this page right here, Jessie Budgets. And we have never done a tiny on this page yet. So this is exciting. So let's get this out of the way. And we'll roll our 4-sided die. And we're doing number 4. So we are doing Jacques and Gus. Oh my gosh, look how big this tiny is. 3, 6, 9, 12, $13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I do not have enough for this one. So we are gonna do the next best thing. We're gonna hold off on this one. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's 13 as well. We'll do this one here. We'll do Raja because it's $9. So we'll still do a big one. Yikes. I think that's the biggest one I've seen so far. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh man, I like to stick to what the die tells me to do, but today I do not want to have an IOU. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 for our tracker, and then we have 1 left. We're not going to find a tiny for $1 though. That is for sure. I really like the graphics that she chose for her characters. These are super cute. I haven't seen anything like these before. They're almost like little well, obviously they're cartoons to begin with. That's a silly thing to say, but they're like little just different versions of them. They're very cute. All right, so we've got that $1 left, so we're gonna put that in the front for next week. We'll use that as rollover. So then let's update our tracker. So this brings us up to 43 and 44. So we've completed 44 tinies. That's awesome. 44. And oh, I almost forgot. I gotta put my money in the back. So we're not even halfway through yet, and this binder is like struggling. Like I can feel it's just full of cash, and it's even gonna get fuller, and I love it. All right, so let's get this closed up. All right, let me put my cards away. All right, so now we have the Disney 12 months of saving collaboration. So we are working on April at the moment. So this challenge comes from Laurabelle Creations, and we are just marking 2 doors off a week. We've just been going right in a row, so we're going to continue on with 4 and 1. So 4 and 1, so that's going to bring us up to 5. I should have said it earlier before I started this. I have money for this that I set aside, which is $19, and whatever's left over from this, whatever I don't use up, that's going to go to the Disney Digi Pet savings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do our bonus page. This comes from B's Budgets. We're rolling a D4 for the doors, and it looks like got a 4 and a 3. So 4 and 3. So we're putting in 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So $12 going in for both challenges this week. Let's pull out my envelope for this. So we'll add this to what we have already, and let's see what we got. So far this month we have saved 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, 1 and 2. So $32 this month. And we've still got, is it 2 Wednesdays to go? Yeah. 2 weeks. This is going to be a good one. All right. So now out of that 19, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have $7 to play the Disney Digi Pet game. So there is our envelope right there. I'm going to get my game out. This is available on my Ko-fi. It is a freebie. It was a thank you for reaching 900 Ko-fi followers, which was amazing. So far we have our Digipet has been hatched, and we are working on leveling up to the child growth stage. We chose to do Flounder, but you can choose whatever you want, and you don't even have to use one of these characters. You can make up your own name. I love to see how people get creative with it. So let's get going. So I need my marker, and let's see, we need our D6. Let me just make some space. So let's roll and see what's going to happen. So we got a 3. So that is a play action. So that's adding 2 to my happiness and 2 to my hunger. And I'm saving $2 for that. So there's my $2. So 2 to happiness and 2 to hunger. And we've filled our happiness meter now. So that means we get a star on the star meter, and when those stars are filled, that's when we advance to the next level. So the happiness meter is filled. I should erase that. I'll erase that in just a minute. So let's roll again and see. We got a 2. So, oh, I gotta erase that. Let me erase that because now we've got more things going on there. So we rolled a 2. That is another, that's a snack, so it adds 1 to mess and 2 to happiness, and it's a $3 save. So $3 in, we're adding 1 to mess, and we're adding 2 to happiness, and we have $2 left. Should we chance it and roll again? I think we should. We got a 6. Okay, this is good. So we got a 6, so that is the care action. So I get to choose if I want to plus or minus anything up here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 to my happiness because I want those stars. I want my little Digi Pet to grow up and be strong and healthy. And that is a $2 save. So we're adding the last $2 in. That's awesome. I'm really having fun with this game. I hope you guys have downloaded it, and I recommend that you laminate it because of the erasing and of how many times you have to go around. And I'm really curious to find out. I mean, I made it pretty low income, and even with the dice that you can roll, I've chose a low income, but I feel like it's taking a long time to play this, and I love that about it. So I'm curious to see how much I can save with this. So let me know in the comments if you are using this, because I want to know. So let's get this put away. Until next week, our little Digi Pet is going to be hanging out over there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 that we saved from today. And that brings us up to 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So $29 so far. And we haven't even got to the first level yet. I think this is awesome because it's like a slow burn where it's only a few dollars at a time. But at the end, I think it's really going to surprise me and be a lot of money, which I love that. Love it. All right. That away. Alright guys, thank you for being here and watching. I appreciate you all so much. I will be back tomorrow. Subscribe and Stuff Thursday, where I'm going to stuff some challenges from different creators that I subscribe to their memberships. So if you'd like to get a little sneak peek at what they're offering, I'll have it right here. So until tomorrow, happy saving!